What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I just want to give a very quick update on what stocks/ETFs I'm buying in today's market. And with all that being said, let's dive right on into today's video. So here we are on Trading212, where we currently have €10,261 in the overall account. Of that money, 10,061 is currently invested, 8,374 of that is my own capital, and we're up €1,686, or just over the 20% mark. Now yesterday as well, I deposited €200 in free funds, so in today's video, we're going to be investing a further 100 of that. Now, as I'm sure you're aware as well, the market has been a bit of a bubble over the last few weeks. For example, my overall portfolio went up about 5%, which is actually quite a lot for a diversified blue chip portfolio. But today, as I won't be able to make any videos over the next few days due to my birthday, and we're heading away for 4 nights, and also I'm just making this video fairly quickly as well because I'm currently on my lunch break from my normal job. So again, it will kind of just be thrown together today's video, but I just wanted to go through what stocks/ETFs I'm going to be buying today. Now, as stated, the markets are in a bit of a bubble, so I don't want to invest too much over the coming next few weeks. So again, that's why I'm going to start loading up on cash. But today, as I won't be able to invest further for the next few days, I do want to invest €100 further. Now, at the start of this video, I had a look through what stocks/ETFs in my 33 portfolio holdings are currently in the red, and we currently have 5. So today, again, it's not rocket science because the main premise of investing here is dollar cost averaging. So today, I just want to invest further into those 5 positions, again, to take advantage of getting an overall average cheaper cost. Just before we get into what 5 stocks/ETFs I'm investing further in today, I just want to give kind of 2 very brief updates as well. The first of these being DEGIRO, my other broker. Now, I did state once we hit the 10,000 mark on Trading212 that we were going to start investing on the DEGIRO or DEGIRO, whichever way you like to pronounce it. But again, I'm currently just trying to fix my bank issues on that. So again, that's why we're having a bit of a delay there. But again, in the next week or so, hopefully that will all be sorted and we'll start kicking off that funds broker as well. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if we can emulate the same kind of performance in terms of percentages on that broker as well. And the second update was one that was always going to happen eventually, and was taking profits. Now, I haven't done so yet, but definitely some of my positions, a lot of positions in fact, are over the 50% mark in profits, and some are even close to hitting the 100% mark. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, getting a complete 100% increase on my initial investment. So probably when that time comes, I will start considering taking some profits. And again, I won't be actually taking the money out of the portfolio at all. I'll just be reinvesting it into my portfolio sectors that are currently in the red. So again, that will just bring my overall portfolio average cost down, which in the long term will hopefully give me an even bigger profit. Also, as we're currently waiting for the DEGIRO to get set up fully in terms of fixing my bank details there, I'm currently kind of looking at what stocks/ETFs I'm going to invest into DEGIRO or DEGIRO. Now, I kind of have come to the conclusion that I will be using that as a kind of more of a safe dividend played portfolio long term. So probably will be mainly filled with dividend stocks, and I'll probably keep Trading212 to kind of focus on some of my more value plays or growth stocks. Again, it won't be anything risky in comparison to a lot of other people here, but I do want to kind of keep the likes of my value companies within Trading212 because I can buy fractional shares here, whereas on DEGIRO you can't buy fractional shares. So it'll be kind of a more of a kind of hands-off approach in terms of dividend investing. So now, as I said, I'm currently on my lunch break, so we kind of have to run through today's video before I have to go back in about 20 minutes or so. So the 5 stocks we'll have a look at now of what I'll be investing in further today. So as the markets have been in a bit of a bubble, I don't want to do anything too crazy, and again, slow, consistent investing is what will make all the difference long term in terms of dollar cost averaging. So we'll only be putting €100 in today, and we'll put €20 or so into each of the following 5 companies. We can see here First Majestic Silver is currently down at 3%. Now again, we have a very small position here, so putting in €20 might nearly even double the position or just under that. So again, I'm kind of looking forward to that, meeting up those kind of energy, or should I say material sector pie companies. Similarly enough with Barrick Gold, which we'll discuss in a few seconds. We also have here HITI with 39.1 shares, is down 15.76%. So I made many videos in the past here of how the current share price does not kind of correlate to all the potential in terms of fundamentals and catalysts at play here. Again, I'll link that video in the description below. But again, I don't want to do anything crazy here because I'll only be putting a further €20 in. But again, long term, all them small kind of consistent plays of getting in at a much discounted price will definitely make a difference long term. We can also see here another one that we're always dollar cost averaging into as well is my iShares Global Clean Energy ETF, where we have 47.15 shares at present. Now it's down about 5.7% at the moment, which isn't bad considering it was down about 20% only about a month ago. But thankfully, due to dollar cost averaging and the market or the ETF going back up in value as well, that is slowly coming back to parity. So again, 20 euro here doesn't seem like a whole lot, but long term, all these small drip feeding into these kind of ETFs or stocks will make a big difference. And the other two positions that I'll be putting 20 euro in further today is firstly Tesla. We currently have 1.36 shares. Now I'm looking forward to kind of getting it up to 2 shares at least over the next few weeks. We're currently down 1.18%, which isn't a whole lot. Again, we can see my average price here is dotted line, probably about 664 euro or so, or dollars, and it's currently trading at $644. So there's a bit of a gap here to bridge, so I'm looking forward to closing that down and bringing my dotted line down as far as I can to get a cheaper overall average cost. And the other one, as mentioned earlier as well, is Barrick Gold. That's only down about 1% at the moment, or 1.1%. But again, I haven't had an opportunity since investing in initially to get in at a discounted price. So I'm kind of looking forward, just like First Majestic Silver, another materials play, I'm looking forward to starting to kind of beef up that position as well and get that pie up to a much higher number. So we can see here now that we have €80.98 in pending orders. That's waiting until the US markets open in about 45 minutes or so. And the other €20 went straight through because the London Stock Exchange is currently open. So that order filled inevitably or fairly fast as well. So again, we were kind of on our way now to kind of closer to hitting that 11,000 mark. If you saw in prior videos, my overall target by the end of the summer is to have 12,000 euro invested. So at the moment, we're probably about 11 or 1,800 euro off here. So again, it is reachable and obtainable, that goal. So I'm looking forward to seeing if we hit it by the end of August. Now again, there won't be kind of any video, unfortunately, until next Tuesday. I'll kind of put up an announcement on my YouTube community page as well, in case you haven't seen any of my prior videos on what I'm doing for the weekend. So again, unfortunately, there won't be any video over the next few days. But again, next week I'll come back fully recharged. I'm looking forward to kind of having a few days off from work and from other non-kind of exciting things as well. But I'm looking forward to going back into YouTube on Tuesday. So again, that's pretty much the end of today's video. I just want to go through what stock/ETFs I was going to buy before taking a few days off. I'd be very interested in the comment section below if you're planning on buying any stocks/ETFs before this end of this week. And if so, what are you planning on buying and why? So that's kind of the end of today's video. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you all have a great few days and I will see you all next Tuesday.